okay? Now, in you guys' first house, you have, well, your first house deals with your self-image and your self-expression, and this is often the most important, and it refers to your sun sign temperament, and in general, your attitude towards life right now, and your physical health and your physical appearance. And in your first house, you have you showing up in reverse. So some of you guys are either out of your element or too much into your element, okay? And I say that as you may be a little bit too over emotional right now. You're feeling like there's heavy burdens on you because you have the Ten of Wands upright. The Ten of Wands deals with the ones deal with fire signs, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And the fire signs are very positive, very brave, very outgoing, very charming, very forceful, very passionate, very driven, and they just go for what they want, very optimistic. They often have the gift of the gab and very good social skills, and they just have this fire burning inside them to just travel the world and explore and be a pioneer. All right. And but with the Ten of Wands is a bit tricky because it feels like you have too much weight on your shoulders, okay? And then you have that in between the Queen of Cups, and the Cups in the zodiac sign is us, is the Scorpions, is the Pisces, is the what the hell, Cancers, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys are out of your element right now. You may be a little bit over emotional. You may be having some dark or pessimistic thoughts, or you may be having some manipulative thoughts, or someone may be manipulating you, and you're just feeling out of your element, or like I said earlier, too much into your element, okay? You need to turn this Ten of Wands, all this weight on your shoulders, all this stress, all this feeling like a burden, heavy burdens. You need to turn this upside down and let those wands go, okay? Because you're burning your goddamn hands, okay? Remember, the wands of fire. And then with the cups, you're over emotional, okay? With this King of Cups in reverse, very dark, very negative right now. You're not, or maybe your energy is depleted. Maybe you're just feeling worn down. Maybe you're working too hard and your energy just feels depleted. And then you have the King of Swords in reverse. And the King of Swords in reverse often talks of the air signs is the swords, okay, which is very talkative and versatile and very linguistic, good with words, can talk the way into your panties, okay? That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But I feel like with the combination of these cards coming up in your self-image and your self-expression house, your first house, I feel like that's stating that some of you guys are there's a battle between your head and your heart, because the swords often means the mind, analytical, judgmental when it's in reverse, bossy or controlling, very harsh of words, slick with the tongue, and not really focusing too much on the heart, but focusing a lot on the mental, okay, or logic. Not really focusing too much on intuition, but logic. So I feel like you guys may be battling. Maybe the weight that you're feeling right now is a constant battle between your logic and your intuition, or between head and heart. All right, and this can come forth in your personal relationships, or this can ooze into your personal relationships or your business partnerships and work partnerships as well. And it also ties into the little summary that I said in the beginning. Whoop, whoop. Don't ask me what that was like. I think you guys are dogs or something. Okay. Woohoo! Now the world. You've got the world and the moon. No, wait. Did the moon come up? Yeah, these two came up together. You have the world and the moon that has came up in your second house, Pisces. And in your second house, we deal with your personal resources, your possessions, land, and material values, and your priority in life right now, and your attitude towards money and security. Here we see how possessive you are, and if you view people as possessions, okay? So I feel like your priority right now is, I feel like you guys are feeling like you want or need to join the world in some way. Like if you're feeling to feel like you want to feel complete or to get more involved. You know, you're feeling uncertain about something, so doing something to contemplate is what's on your mind or on your soul. And I feel like you want to connect, join with other mutuals for protections, okay? Or join for mutual protection, join with others for mutual protection, okay? And Also, you may be joining a society or a club, or you want to start a society or a club. Or for some of you, this can mean that right now your priority is traveling, because remember, this is the holidays. So maybe you're traveling in some sort of way for something. Okay. So yeah, that's what's in your second house. Oh, why is my finger just burning like this? Ah! What's wrong with you? And then in your third house of communications, you have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. And the third house often speaks with the communications and your personal ideas or short journeys. And this is often your interaction with siblings and neighbors, or who covers your immediate environment, okay, like where you live, okay. And these two cards are beautiful cards to have here. The Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. It means that you want to connect, you want to bond, you want to celebrate, and you want to pierce through the veil and have stimulating conversations, and you want to get things going. You want to maybe even start up projects or businesses or foundations with your siblings or with your neighborhood, or maybe you want, like I said in the previous one, in your second house, you want to get more involved within your priority is to get more involved right now with people around you, and with your neighborhood and in your surroundings, okay. And yeah, this or this could just simply mean it's just celebration time. Y'all may want to just go over to your neighbor's house, just got to play the Christmas field or something. I don't know what it is, Pisces, but you guys would know, okay? Or definitely you want to start something, or you want to form something, or some sort of organization or celebration, because the Four of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords speaks of like piercing through the veil, the breakthrough in communications. There's good communications, a new start to a new start, or new talks are in the works of new ideas and new business partnerships that can be possibly formed, or new just communicating in general. Maybe this could just be just idle chit chat, because it is holiday time. The Four of Wands often talks of a happy home, a celebration, a wedding, a party, a reunion of some sort. All right, so you guys are having some sort of reunion with your family members, which is understandable because it's the holidays. So I don't think I need to further elaborate on that. And in your fourth house, which deals with psychological foundations, domestic issues, parents' endings, and this is often your relationship in particular to do with your parents or kids, or where you live, or your home, okay. And you guys received the Fool and the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like emotion, when it comes to your family life, and like I was saying earlier in the previous summarized meditation reading summary, for overall for you guys, when it comes to your family, I feel like there may be some indulgence of emotions, or someone is just letting it all hang out, or you are just ready to let it all hang out with this King of Cups in reverse and the Fools, okay. Like you're just feeling over emotional, possibly vindictive or manipulative, or someone may be manipulating you into certain emotions or into certain endeavors, okay. Definitely just is your psychological foundations and your domestic issues. You're definitely just feeling over emotional right now, or your emotions are overflowing, and you're just feeling quite loose right now, or quite like you can fly off the handle at any time, maybe for some of you. All right. Or this can be a parent that may be too involved into your life right now, and maybe causing you to be a little bit over emotional, or maybe you need some sort of break or something from a certain family member that may be overbearing. And in your, sorry, I was just thinking of some. And in your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in your 5th house, we have in your personal creativity, romance, and childlike, and how this deals with how creative you are in all areas of life, from arts to cooking to gardening to use of hands and passion, and what sort of lover you are and how to transform into physical form. And you receive the 4 of Cups, okay? And the 4 of Cups often speaks of someone who is bored and who is sitting there acting like there is not more to life, but there is blatantly this big ass hand right here offering him something like, hello, knock, 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 I've got something for you. I'm offering you love. I'm offering you the girl of your dreams. I'm offering you the man of your dreams. I'm offering you the job of your dreams. Can't you see me? Look up. Stop looking down, because looking down isn't getting you anywhere. Okay? And this definitely resonates with the summarized reading in the beginning, with stating that a lot of you are feeling like that you want more to life, okay? Well, you're not happy with your current state, but I feel like you're not paying attention to the opportunities that are around you, or you're not taking advantage of all the opportunities to further advance yourself, because you're not paying attention to this cup here. This cup should pour right over your goddamn head, and I hope it's alcohol in there, and then I hope your hair straightened if you're a girl, and then your hair gets messed up because you're not paying attention, okay? I'm just joking, but I hope you guys catch my gist, alright? I love you. I love you. Bye. Bye. Okay. And in your 6th house, which deals with your jobs, personal health, and employees, internal health, diet, hygiene, and how you handle everyday routine, work or home. I feel like there needs to be a change made, because this 9 of Pentacles is often a beautiful, luxurious woman, and she is just so self-sufficient. She is good and she is profiting in her business. She is utilized all her talents. She's very self-sufficient. I said that already. Use a different word. God damn it. She is she's on her money. She's on top of her game. She doesn't need a man. She doesn't need a woman. She doesn't need nobody. She has made it on her own, and she's just money is just coming in, okay? And she just gets to walk around in luxurious clothes all day and talking to birds on her shoulders, because she's got it like that. All right, but in reverse, it means that, and then with this being in your job's personal health, I feel like this definitely reinforces or highlights what I was saying in the beginning about not feeling fulfilled in your work life, okay? Or feeling like a martyr, or feeling like you're just dragging your feet along, or feeling like or bad investments, or you're planting your seeds in the wrong basket, and your crop is not harvesting, and you're going back to the 8 of Pentacles. You're not working hard, or you're not utilizing your talent. You're not utilizing your skills that you have, because upright, this woman is very skillful, very talented, and she knows that. That's why she's all graceful. This card is like a Pisces, all gracefully, like moving through the gardens like that. Like, just imagine this person not having their feet, just gliding across. Like, that's how I envision Pisces sometimes. Like, smooth operator. But in reverse, come on, Pisces, tend to that health, okay? Tend to yourself, tend to your body, pamper yourself, get grounded. The Pentacles deals with earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Them signs are so sensual. Them signs are very warm-hearted, very down to earth, very practical, very, 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 very good managerial skills, very good with money. They are very good. They're stable. They're reliable. Okay, in reverse, it's like all these pentacles are falling to the ground, and you're losing money, and you ain't got nada. Or that's how you're acting, at least. Or you're not in tune with yourself. You're not in tune with nature. You're not grounded. You're not. You're feeling out of sorts, or out of touch with reality, out of touch with yourself. So change that. Pamper yourself. All right. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Give it to me. Give it to me. In your 7th house, which deals with house of partners and spouse, emotional relationships and partnerships, and this can be with relates to love relationships, or it can be relating to relationships with a lover. I mean, with business. Now you got the 6 of Cups. Remember, the cups represent water signs, and the Six of Cups is often talks of reminiscent energy. So you guys are constantly reminiscing about the past or constantly holding on to a past lover, okay? And this card, when I shuffled the cards and asked the romance angels what was the message for this, you need, it says release your acts. The time has come to clear your energy, okay? So for this may pertain for some of you, this may not. And basically the Six of Cups, you guys are reminiscing, thinking about old times, or you're reminiscing and thinking about how things should have been or how things were. You know, this is, it's a beautiful card. At the same time, it can be negative because you too much into the past. You can't really live in the present moment. All right. So this is what's in your partner's house. And then you had the Tower card also that came out with it. Sorry, and the Tower card came up in reverse. And the Tower card in reverse often speaks of, you know that the shock has already been there. Like, you already know that you needed to move on, or you already know that. What the hell are you doing? Okay, no, sorry. This, what? Yeah, the Tower, what? I don't know. I'm confused myself. The Tower in reverse means that you already knew that. Upright, it means that you already knew that something needed to be done to change. Something that hit you, the big shock that hit you abruptly, the big sudden shock, like, it's been going. Now it's in reverse, and it's saying that there is a change that needs to happen. So stop being reluctant to. Why is like I can't get the right angle, man? Blam, right there, bitch. Like, what was yeah, like, you know this change is needed. So stop being reluctant to a change that is destined by fate or by God, by the universe, because, you know, these clouds often, this is whatever the Tower has knocked off your axis, this was fated, this is destiny, this was meant to happen. The Tower is often a daunting card or quite frightening, but it's not, because this was meant to happen. It may shook you up for a bit, but like I said, it was meant to happen. So, I thought I was picking up. So, in reverse, just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Like I was saying, like, let it go. Release yourself. If you feel bondage, release yourself. If not, if you like this, then you might as well just stay in there. Hey, it's not my life, it's yours. You guys know what's best. I'm just a messenger. That's what your spirit just wants you to just make better decisions for yourselves, okay? And in your seventh house, no, what am I talking about? In your eighth house, which is other people's resources, legacy, death, sex, things gained through others, may receive a gift or lottery, may make financial investments. You have the Knight of Wands, okay? So I definitely feel like you guys are charging ahead. You're ready to charge ahead into new waters. You're ready to experience and explore new things, because the Knight of Wands is very fiery, very, very much a go-getter energy, very charming, very just fluttering from one place to the other. Nothing can really stop him. He's like, I'm going with the wind, or I am the wind. Like, that's the mentality of the Knight of Wands, okay? Or some of you may be moving, or some of you may be traveling, as I said earlier, because the opposing house for that one, or the opposite house for this one, you had the World, okay? So maybe some of you are traveling, and again, this is the holiday, this is December, so a lot of people are traveling anyways, all right? So maybe you're traveling you want to join forces with forces with other people for mutual protection, for some sort of togetherness, okay? Wow. And then in your ninth house of dreams, ambitions, higher education, philosophy, religion, long distance travels or journeys, broadening the mind with study, or taking a break for traveling, okay? You receive the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you guys are definitely, the Knight of Pentacles often speaks of working diligently, faithfully, hard towards your dreams and your goals, okay? You're gonna do no matter what it takes to get there, all right? Or you're working you're utilizing your skills and your talents, and you're spending the practical time on there. You're not wasting any time, and you're in it for the long haul, all right? So I feel like this is what you guys, if you guys are not doing this now, this is what you will be doing, okay? Or this is what you're starting to realize that you need to do. You want to offer the world your skills. You want to offer an organization your skills. You want to offer the world your skills. You want to have clear communication with people. You want to have clear communication with yourself. You want to be true to yourself, and you want to utilize your skills and your talents. Okay, and you want to work hard on them, nurture them, honor them, nurture your gifts so that you can celebrate and feel whole. Some of you may be even thinking about going back to school to study, because the Pentacles can mean study. In the new year, maybe that's what some of you are going to do. And also in your 10th house, which is your public image and social contributions, and how well you're getting on in the world, and not just financially, but fulfilling dreams and aspirations, and your public image. If you consider a career change, this is what will pop up here. You guys have received the 3 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now back to what I was saying in the beginning. This is public image and social contributions. If some of you are feeling like your efforts or your skills are not being receptive or received from those around you, so you're starting to look in other green pastures, or you're starting to look on other lands, or you're starting to want to look into other endeavors, okay? Especially with this 3 of Wands here. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you guys may be feeling overworked and underappreciated in where you are now, or maybe just feeling like people around you are not supporting your dreams, or not seeing things the way that you see them, and you're feeling a bit disheartening, or it's kind of getting to you. People are like that. So that's why you're starting to, I feel like some of you are definitely looking into furthering your career, or starting a new job, or you're looking for new enterprises or new experiences with people, because the 3 of Wands often speaks of starting up new businesses or new projects, or starting a new ground or new foundation, and just wanting to take a leap, especially because the opposing house for that, this is where you have the Fool here, and the Fool often takes a leap of faith, or takes a jump into a next realm, or another, or a highest version of themselves, okay? What else? 3 of Wands. I feel like I need to say something else about this 3 of Wands, but it's not coming. It's at the tip of my tongue, in the back of my throat. Come out. It's not coming, and I'm getting tired. My eyes are heavy as fuck. 3 of Wands. I'm supposed to say something else, but it's not coming, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, but the 3 of Wands and then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you want to study to change your view, or change your place in society, change your stance, because you're not utilizing all your creative talents right now. You're not you're not utilizing yourself in the best of your abilities. I think this is definitely speaking of maybe a possible career change, or a further development in the career that you are in right now. Alright, moving along, because I'm just blabbing probably a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, the Knight of Cups in reverse. You receive this in your house that is called your 11th house, which is friends. And this is more social and acquaintance contacts. Maybe not too close of friends, but maybe just social and on your acquaintances and contact and things of that nature. This deals with how you interact with the world, and reveals your attitude of giving back to charity or society, and how much time committed, and whether it's straight from the heart or ulterior motives. And the Knight of Cups in reverse often speaks of offers. Maybe you offers going in vain to people, or maybe you're you're agreeing and being like a martyr to people and agreeing to go to events and things that you don't really want to go to, okay? Or you're over promising yourself or over committing yourself, or you're starting to feel like a slave, okay? It's not really unhealthy. It's not really a healthy aspect with this Knight of Cups in reverse. So with it being in your 10th house, dealing with, your 11th house, how you interact with the world. Some of your efforts may be going in vain, or maybe other people's efforts towards you may be going in vain, okay? Um, or like I said, you may be overindulging, or you may be dealing with a serial dater, or you may be a serial dater, just sharpening up a lot of people. But I really feel like this is pertaining to just like a feeling of martyr feeling, or like dragging your feet, or just going along for something, but you're not really happy, or like you're not utilizing you feel like there's more to life, or you should be using your creative skills, and you should be you know you're not utilizing your all your creative talents. Like something is suppressed, especially with the opposing card, with the cups. All these cups are being offered, but no one's taking the leap of faith or no one's taking that leap of faith yet to jump for the cups. But this is why you have the fool her to tell you that it's a right to do so now. With both of these cups being offered, there's a lot of cups, or a lot of things are being offered, or a lot of things are in your realm, or amongst that's in your grasp. Okay, I need to take advantage of that. And the final card, which is which you received, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in reverse, and this often speaks of your stance. And the Six of Wands upright speaks of victory in the community, having a great, respectable stance in your society, or in your environment, or within your peers. In reverse, it often speaks of disappointment or loss, or you're feeling like your stance in the world is threatened, or you're feeling like the fire is burnt out, or feeling like you're not getting recognition for your talents, or feeling like you are burnt out. Because then remember, in the opposing to that, or on the opposite side of the spectrum to that, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you had it, sorry. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, remember I was saying that you're feeling out of touch with yourself, out of touch with you don't feel grounded, you don't feel like your stance in society is a profitable one, or you don't feel like you're making any profits, or you feel like your efforts are going in vain, or you feel like you're having poor financial investments within your society, or within your stance, or within your physical health. Or maybe your physical health is threatened, because remember, this house deals with your physical health, or deals with your internal health, and deals with how you're dealing with your body, and you're pampering your body. So maybe this is a strong focus on you guys need to give some self-love. Maybe you need to ask somebody for a massage or something for Christmas, so pamper yourself for a spa treatment or something for Christmas. I feel like you guys definitely need to do some pampering to the body, okay? Because I feel like your body is suffering right now. You guys may be worrying too much in your head and in your emotions, that you're not paying attention to your body. Remember, us humans are mind, body, and soul. So don't neglect the body. Don't just tend to you need to tend to things that are practical. These two, remember, both of these cards are very practical. You can feel both of these, you can touch and feel both of these cards, okay? It's not like intuition, or like intuition like the cups, or the logic, or the mind and intellect like the air, okay? These are very tangible. So if these two cards coming up in your final reading, I feel like you guys need to pamper yourself, or tend to your body, okay? And also the message that came out for you guys from my new favorite oracle deck. Oh my god. This oracle deck is in French, okay? Oh, and all the words that you guys got are pretty close to English, so I can't try to practice my French accent. My oh my god. Okay, just shut the fuck up. Don't even try. Okay? Let me go to you guys have received sacrifice. And this card came up, and I feel like it's in regards to your relationships with other people. And this card's meaning is, look at this card, it's beautiful, isn't it? This is somewhat a negative card, symbolizing violence. It speaks of delays, pain, sacrifice, and victimization. The underlying problem might be lies and envy. At the same time, this card sometimes indicates that we sometimes have to make sacrifices. To have something, we sometimes need to give up something. Okay, and in love, this relationship is characterized by a painful passivity, and submission in the relationship prevails. This does not promote understanding and harmony. It is the fear of loneliness that makes you stay in the relationship. You might not want to break the established routine. Freeing yourself from the relationship is very important. You can get rid of the shackles so that you can begin a new relationship with someone else. On the other hand, this card may indicate an obsession with an old relationship that has failed, and it is difficult to let go. You feel you have lost the love of your life. It is time to overcome the past and move on. Alright? And then you received Omega, and I think this card is beautiful, and it definitely resonates with a lot of the messages that was received during the summer rise in the beginning for you all. Alright, Omega speaks. This card is the last card of the deck, the first being the Alpha, the beginning and the end. This card indicates a complete evolution from the negative to positive, from ignorance to knowledge, from the unmanifested to the manifested. This is the end of a cycle. And when it comes to love and relationships, the end of a cycle that has brought experiences and lessons learned. A new lasting relationship begins if you are single, and if you have a steady relationship, you can go yourself. And if you have a steady relationship, you go separate ways. Omega is not about any profession in particular. The situation is improving. Sometimes the card can suggest that a radical change must be made to achieve stability in your professional life. Alright? Omega advises a change of attitude to money. One must be generous and help people around. In particular, one should help the family. If the situation collapses, one must deal with the whole situation, taking control and put it in order so that the problem is removed. And then, I hope I'm pronouncing it. Number 4. This card means water. Okay, and this is you, Pisces, very much a water element card. This in general means water is associated with femininity, the subconscious, passivity. This card is related to the mother. The card is about spiritual incarnations. Alright, and I feel like this card, in regards to your work life, I feel like in business there is a lack of ambition, like I was saying earlier. If you are wondering why you do not make any progress, the card suggests that you are too passive. Okay?